Sometimes life just feels heavy. You wake up already tired. Things don't go the way you want at work and relationships, even in your own mind. And when that happens, it's easy to think, nothing's working out for me. But here's something I've learned. The moment you start believing that everything's falling apart, your brain starts proving it to you. It notices every little mistake, every small inconvenience, and it whispers, "See, I told you so." That's how powerful your thoughts are. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, "Oh great, another think positive chance speech," I get it. Because I used to hate that phrase too. I thought positivity was just pretending. Things are fine when they clearly aren't. But real positivity isn't about pretending. It's about choosing how you respond to what's real. Let me explain. You can't always control what happens. You'll make mistakes. You'll get hurt. And some days you'll feel completely lost. But in those moments, you still have one small choice left: how you interpret it. When you fail at something, you can think, "I'm useless. I'll never get it right." Or you can think, "Okay, that didn't go well, but now I know what not to do next time." The situation is the same. The meaning you give it isn't. And that meaning changes everything. Positivity isn't about ignoring pain. It's about not letting that pain decide who you become. You see, your brain is a little like a search engine. It finds what you ask it to look for. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm unlucky," your brain starts scanning the world for proof of that. But if you start asking, "What's still good about today?" it'll quietly begin to find answers. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful shifts you can make. Try this at the end of the day. Write down 3 good things that happened. And they don't have to be huge. It could be, "I had a nice cup of coffee. Someone smiled at me." Or, "The sunset looked beautiful." When I first tried this, I honestly thought it was silly. But after a few days, something changed. Even on bad days, especially on bad days. Those little good things reminded me that life isn't all bad. There's always something worth noticing. And when you keep doing that, you slowly train your brain to see balance, not just chaos. You start feeling lighter, not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. That's what positivity really is. Not a magic spell, but a habit of noticing what's still okay, even when things aren't perfect. And listen, it's okay if you can't do it every day. You're human. Some days you'll wake up with zero motivation, and that's perfectly fine. Real positivity doesn't mean forcing a smile when you're breaking inside. It means being honest. "I'm struggling right now, but I still believe I'll find my way through." It's that quiet belief that keeps you going. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. When you're too tired to work out, just walk for 5 minutes. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to breathe and drink something warm. When you can't be grateful for everything, just be grateful for one thing. Tiny choices, tiny shifts, they add up. Every small positive thought is like turning the steering wheel of your life, just 1 degree toward a better direction. It doesn't look like much today, but over time, you end up somewhere completely different. And trust me, that difference is real. I've seen it in people who started journaling, in those who learned to pause before judging themselves, in those who said, "Maybe I can," instead of, "I definitely can't." That one word maybe opens a door, because when you say "I can't," your brain stops looking. But when you say "maybe I can," your brain starts searching for a way. And that's how change begins. Not with certainty, but with curiosity. So if you're in a tough place right now, don't pressure yourself to be endlessly positive. Just practice seeing things from a slightly different angle. Look for one small thing that doesn't hurt, one moment that made you feel even a little bit okay. That's where healing starts. And little by little, you'll realize your thoughts aren't just reactions, they're directions. Every time you choose a kinder thought, you're guiding yourself closer to peace. Remember, positivity doesn't mean everything's fine. It means you're still choosing hope, even when things aren't. So tonight, before you sleep, take 30 seconds and think, what went right today? Maybe it's just, I made it through. And honestly, that's more than enough. Because life isn't about being cheerful all the time. It's about finding light even in small places and trusting that it's worth following. So be gentle with yourself. The world can be harsh enough, you don't need to add to it. Give yourself credit for the little things. You're doing better than you think. And if no one's told you this lately, you're allowed to rest. You're allowed to not have it all figured out. And you're allowed to believe that good things can still happen to you. That belief, that tiny spark of faith, is where true positivity begins. Positive thinking isn't about denying reality. It's about choosing hope within it. Even one small thought of gratitude can change the direction of your entire day. Start there and keep going.